The architecture of the soul. You didn't ask to be here on this earth. None of us did. To be born is to be catapulted onto a rickety barn door, one laden with rusted iron nails and shredded wooden splinters. From that very first breath, the world begins preparing you for the friction. It is a harsh initiation into a reality where suffering isn't a tragic accident of life, but a fundamental property of it. We are biological entities designed to feel pain so that we might survive. Yet we are cursed with a consciousness that demands to know why it has to hurt quite this much. If you feel like the world is a gauntlet of pitfalls, if you carry the weight of lifelong trauma, you must first realize that you aren't broken. You are simply experiencing the human default. But while the nails on that door are fixed and sharp, you do not have to be defined by the scars they leave. To become psychologically sound in a world built on torment, you must stop trying to wish the splinters away and start hardening the spirit that walks across them. Psychological soundness is not the pursuit of happiness. Happiness is a mere weather pattern. It drifts in and out at the whim of the wind. True soundness is the foundation of the house itself. Most people spend their lives in a reactive state, absorbing the world's negativity like a sponge until they are too heavy to move. To break this cycle, you must draw a line between the world's cruelty and your own internal sanctuary. There is a vast ocean of things that will try to drown you: the opinions of the bitter, the inevitability of loss, the decay of the body. But your influence begins and ends with your own breath and your immediate reaction to the sting. The nails are stationary. You cannot move them. You can only control the placement of your feet. This requires a process called radical acceptance. It is not about liking your trauma or pretending the rust doesn't burn. It is the cold, honest acknowledgement of reality without the exhausting secondary layer of "this shouldn't be happening." When you stop fighting the fact that life is difficult, you stop wasting the very energy you need to endure it. You begin to see that you are the sky, and the trauma is merely a storm passing through. The sky contains the storm, but the sky is never the storm itself. To face a lifetime of suffering, you must also learn the art of voluntary hardship. If life is a series of splinters, you must callous your mind before the world does it for you. By seeking out your own challenges, through discipline, silence, and the mastery of your own impulses, you prepare your nervous system for the involuntary horrors that will inevitably arrive. You learn to dress your own wounds. Trauma survives by whispering a story into your ear. It tells you that because you were torn, you are damaged goods. But there is an older wisdom that suggests the crack is where the light gets in the way that gold is used to mend broken pottery, making the vessel stronger and more valuable than it was when it was whole. Your suffering is the grain in your wood. It provides a depth of empathy and a jagged, beautiful perspective that those who have never bled can never understand. When the world throws its darkness at you, you must learn to ask, is this mine to carry? So much of the negativity we endure is simply other people projecting their own unhealed infections onto us. You are not required to be a graveyard for the ghosts of others. The barn door remains rickety. The nails remain sharp. The world in all its chaotic torment may never change its nature, but you can change yours. Being psychologically sound does not mean you will never bleed again. It means you have found the strength to walk regardless. You were cast into this world with nothing, but you can build a temple out of the very splinters that tried to break you. The same fire that melts the wax is the fire that tempers the steel. You must decide every single morning which one you intend to be.